Thank you for browsing page 121. Today we're going to look at Fifth Frontier War. You say, wait a minute, you looked at that a year ago. I did. We're up about a year now since Fifth Frontier War kicked off from Mongoose. And I'm a huge fan of what they've put out so far. I've really enjoyed reading it, and I've enjoyed the trip back down memory lane to all the stuff from the early 80s, late 70s and early 80s for that matter, but early 80s for me, that came out for the original Fifth Frontier War. And I was even excited about Mongoose saying that everything that was canon from that war isn't necessarily canon now. Love this book. I took a look at it about a year ago when it came out. But I'm concerned. Mongoose hasn't done a ton to actually support it. I know we have other books that have come out, and I know the Riverland is coming out later this month as of the making this video. But we haven't seen any kind of support I was hoping we were going to see. We haven't seen any stuff on Mongoose's website talking about the Fifth Frontier War, maybe a little snippet here or there. Other than some previews for a forthcoming book, we haven't seen anything to kind of build the community excitement. Now, I realize Mongoose is a professional publishing company, and they can't just on a whim devote everything toward one story arc, Fifth Frontier War. Of course, I don't expect them to. But I had hoped that they would do some of the stuff that has been done before in Traveler to keep the momentum going, keep the excitement up. The original Fifth Frontier War had the Journal of Travelers' Aid Society coming out every other month-ish. It was not a real regular schedule, but that would give us some information on it, an article or two, and of course, most importantly, the Traveler News Service. And we would get updates then as to what was going on with the war. That was really exciting. Then we'd get some adventures that dropped during the war and some other stuff, of course, the Fifth Frontier War game. What I'm getting at is I was hoping Mongoose would kind of support the Fifth Frontier War with some of the stuff through their website or even through Facebook or any other social media platform where we would see a little bit of information dropped, maybe some Traveler News Service stuff, maybe just one picture out of a forthcoming book, but maybe a little short adventure that could possibly be tied to it. Anything that would kind of keep the momentum going. I'm finding myself, rabid Traveler fan that I am, I'm finding myself having my interest wane a little bit between releases. And I'm hoping that that's just a temporary thing. I don't know. It's been a year since Fifth Frontier War started. I don't know that we're going to see a bunch more support from Mongoose. I realize that through the TAS program, there has been some support, and it's been good. But the problem is Mongoose holds the keys. They're telling us what's changed and what hasn't changed, what's happening on the various war fronts. And we're just getting with what it feels like to be an eyedropper. I was hoping there'd be some kind of Traveler News Service through their website, a la what GURPS did for Traveler when Traveler extended the golden era of Traveler back in the late 90s. Traveler GURPS went ahead and said, okay, the assassination of Strephon never happened. The Traveler universe continued on as it was, and it progressed the story through several years. And they did that through weekly and then I think bi-weekly releases of Traveler News Service that would tell us stuff that was going on and little snippets here and there, and you could always grab those and use them as things for your game. I was hoping we'd see something similar through Fifth Frontier War, but we haven't seen it so far. And I'm a little disappointed. So this is not a complaint to Mongoose, but a plea to Mongoose. You have an opportunity here to build a genuine community around a seminal event in the history of the official Traveler universe. And I realize that I can have my universe do whatever I want it to do, and I've changed many, many things. But that doesn't change the fact that actual support from the company makes a big difference. So this is my plea to Mongoose to maybe do a little bit more support other than just releasing books intermittently. Maybe do some Traveler News Service through their website or just little updates here and there, one-page little drops. They don't have to have artwork or anything, just like little snippets. Just tell us what's going on in the war and kind of keep us primed for the next book. It's just something that I think would really help build the momentum for the Fifth Frontier War and keep the excitement alive between releases. So if you agree with me, go ahead and please leave comments below. I know Mongoose watches my channel, so I'm hoping that they'll see this, and I hope they'll take this in the spirit that it's intended. It is by no means intended as a criticism. It's intended as an opportunity that I see is kind of being left sitting idle and could really build momentum for the game itself, for the products for the Fifth Frontier War, and just for the future of Traveller. I just think that this is a golden opportunity that's been kind of let sit on the side, and I'd really like to change that. That aside, I have no idea what the sales have been for any of the Fifth Frontier War products. I have no information on that. So I don't know if that's some of it, if there's business decisions that are driving it. I don't know. But that's just my 2 cents. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Also, where I'm going to post this usually on Facebook. Notices when these videos come out, so post any comments there too. I check both places. And let's tell Mongoose that we love Fifth Frontier War. We really do. And we're dying to see more than just new releases, maybe a little bit of community support in the middle there. So if I've missed something, if there's something out there that I've just completely missed on some of the forums or something, please let me know. I did some fair research before I made this video, and I really didn't see much out there. So like I said, Taz has been keeping some stuff alive. There's been some stuff out there tying into the Fifth Frontier War, but the folks that hold the key to what's going on haven't really done much to build mystery or keep the momentum going, and I'm just encouraging them to do so. But that's all I've got today on page 121. I hope you agree with what I've said. And again, Mongoose, please take this in the spirit it's intended. It's intended to be encouraging. But leave comments below. Let me know how you feel about a video like this, and if there's anything you think should be done to support Fifth Frontier War and keep the war exciting and interesting. Please let me know in the comments below. And that's it, though. That's all I've got for today on page 121. Please like and subscribe. Take a look at the Patreon, see if you can help me out there. But other than that, I'll see you next time on page 121.